Which is best? Which of the things I'm about to mention is the best? Okay, so the things are intake of alcohol, taking alcohol. Second one is smoking. That's anything that you smoke, you inhale and it pour it out. And the third one, womanizing. That is if any of them is okay, or they are all okay, or they are all bad, or they are not, or they are all not okay. I'm about to say some things, and at the end, these things I'm about to say, we'll analyze them. We'll analyze the three things I just mentioned for us to know how to handle any of them. All right. Now, with this, with these things, I don't think we can have a definite answer for them that all of them are bad. The general thing I can say is that mixing them and doing them all together too much is bad. Doing one too much is also bad. Doing two too much is also bad. Okay, so adding all of them and doing them too much is okay. But the best thing also is that not doing all of them. Mm, not doing all of not this thing. The best one I'm about to mention is that not doing all of them after knowing for yourself how they all feel like is the best one. Now, the dangerous part is that not doing all of them without knowing how they look like or how they feel like is also dangerous. I'm not saying that one is bad. All right. I'm not saying it's bad, but it is dangerous. And I will explain why I'm saying these things about all of them. All right. All right. So I'll be picking them one by one. Alcohol, um, smoking, and then womanizing. I'll be picking them one by one. Okay. But before that, let me just explain what I just mentioned about them. All right. As in, the worst thing or the bad part is that, you do one of them too much. You either you are drinking too much is very bad. You are smoking too much is very bad. You are womanizing too much is also very bad. Or doing all of them too much. Someone is doing just everything. They don't even think twice. Pa, pa, pa. It's very bad because those things don't guarantee like the end result can't be good. Okay, like the end result of doing them doing them just alone, just continuously doing them, even if you are not doing it much, just doing them alone, there is no good end result to them, right? Now, here comes the good part. The good part I mentioned, and the reason why it might look as if it isn't good, but I'm saying that it's good is the reason why I'm saying that is good is that, and what I'm saying is good is about them is you not doing them when you already know how they feel like. That means you will test them and know, okay, this is what it actually does. Okay, so that means you're not going to do it too much. You're just going to taste it. Like how does it how is it like? Not because someone told you that stop doing it or something, but in your own way, you found out, not necessarily make everyone know that you have tried a thing, but in your own way, you've tried it or you've analyzed or you seen how they feel like. Yes, maybe alcohol, you took it somewhere cool and you just observed how they look like how they feel like in the body, how it is, whether it aligns with what people have been explaining. And then you decide that this thing, even if I'll take this, what I will do. Like you decide. And then you also get ideas about it, how to handle them, so that you don't let it destroy your what you've you know hustled to build. Because alcohol, it can destroy some things, and not only health. No, health we all know that it will crash it. But there are some things that before alcohol even gets to destroying your health, because the kind of alcohol that will destroy your health, it be bunch, it be people who no dey observe things that I think alcohol will go to that extra mile to destroy their health. But before it destroys your health, alcohol might have, make some things in your life before it even goes to your health. So that one is different. Mm. Now, if I say that knowing it before, restraining or not doing it, that's what I mean. That yes, you know that you're going to drink, you're like this, and then you can now decide whether to stop at, or you don't do it at certain times, or maybe once in a while, and then in a moderate proportion. Yep, and it applies to all of them. That's if you know how if you know how smoking feels, but maybe you've decided to stop because of how it is, or you decided to do it moderately, very small, and once in a while. And then womanizing too, you've now gotten an understanding that yes, one woman is okay for me, but since I'm not married yet, I have to be trying them, and then not as in trying them as in going too deep into the relationship with them, but just checking if there are some red flags, and then there are some green cards with some ladies that you can pick them and then position them at where when you are ready to marry, you can select them. Not also too public, but at least you know them. And then you know the one that is okay, very okay. Then you now stop. You don't womanize, but you have that mind, and then you keep engaging them from time to time. That one is also there. That's the good side. Now you are aware of the thing, but you stop, and then you can go in and come out anytime. All right. So the first part I said is bad is that you are doing it too much. You can't even control yourself to stop it or something. That one is bad. The bad one I'm talking about. The second one is you know it. You can go and do something. You can manipulate yourself around it. You can but you can remember. You can you can control yourself. Self control. The self control is there. That means you're not addicted. That's the good side. But at least, and then the third one that I said is the is dangerous. Yes, that the dangerous side is that you don't do them at all. All right, you don't do them at all. Mm? Not because you know how they are or you are aware of them, mm? But because it has been mentioned that yep, that has been mentioned by people, random people. Okay, there's also a degree to this. Now, there are some people that maybe they mention some one or two things that when you went against them, you almost died, okay, or it was too dangerous. Now, when those kind of people are mentioning some other things that you shouldn't do, I think it's okay to take them serious, okay? So that one is different, that you are taking advice from someone that has been verified. You are verified as yes, they are good people to be taking advice from. That's if you don't touch those things I'm mentioning, because those people that you are aware that you can what they are saying is too solid for you to go against. If you're obeying such people, fine. That one is different. But you just take random advice that don't do this, don't do this, and then you just see that okay, because of that, I'm not doing it. You have no idea. That's also that's dangerous. It's dangerous because if you are that naive, you don't know anything at all. First of all, if you take it without being aware, you already know. You already know that this is what is happening to me, so I have to have this kind of control over it. All right, someone who has taken something before. Mm, consciously. Now you knew it and then you took it. Now when the thing works you, and then it makes you massacre and all those things. Later, even if you didn't take it deliberately and then you by mistake go and take it, or someone decide to poison you with it or something, or when you take it, you know that this is what I've taken. That's the first part of it being dangerous, because when you take it, you don't know, and then the impact will be too much. The second part is that of it being dangerous is that if in case someone happens to have good words and they're able to, I'm not saying good words, very sweet words, and they're able to convince you to take them. Meanwhile, you have that, you know, that kind of, that just an idea that you don't take it. Meanwhile, you don't have any solid, reasons, and because of that, you not try them at all. Now, if someone convinces you to taste them, and then it happens that you like them at once, you are going to be too soaked into it. All right, because you were just waiting for someone good enough to convince you. That's what you were actually doing. You weren't controlling yourself out of the thing, or you weren't serious about saying that you didn't want to do it. You were just waiting for a good reason enough. And so when someone comes inside your life or someone comes around and says something that's convincing enough, fine, that'll be the end of you. That'll be the end. So I'm going to talk about, as I'm done with explaining the bad, good, and dangerous, I'm going to explain how, you know, to handle them, all right? How to handle them, or if you've not, tackled them before, if you've not handled them before, or you are not thinking, you are not waiting for someone to come and convince you. Fine, I'll convince you right here and tell you why you should also stand on your ground on how to handle it, all right? So the convincing is not that I'm going to make you to be taking them. I'm going to let you know what it's all about, okay? Now, with alcohol, if you want to try it, you've been thinking, and now you want to try. My friend, when someone is convincing you in a crowd or in a meet or in a garden that take plenty, forget, don't take just small. If you want to take plenty, when you are alone or you are with some 2 or 3 guys that you know that, oh, as for these people I can trust, like they are your friends now, or even you are not many, or you are at home alone or something, then you can take as much as you want, and then you analyze by yourself, after waking up or after coming back to your normal senses. Now analyze that, this thing, how did it happen? At least if you even messed up, you would have done it at home, or you would have done it around where it can be covered enough. Because if you go out and you mess up, you would have spoiled a reputation that maybe is very huge, and maybe it will even affect people around you also. So I'll say that stay at home and then take it. That's if you are not familiar with the stuff. There's a saying that say that "Unyo ofi amenkoye bonting." All right. The second one about is about smoking. Now smoking is also almost the same thing as alcohol. Okay, so just take the same thing and then apply it. Okay, if you go out and then someone is convince you take place, no, just even if you take something small, or package it or something, or take it, you know don't go and then mess yourself and then get caught or something, okay? Because the other guy over there, if you understand, hmm, tobacco's brother. If you take it anyhow, you handle it anyhow, and you get caught, don't say that I mentioned it here. Don't go and mention my name, because I'll say that I don't know you. Hmm. So that one also, you know how to handle it. You should know how to handle it, okay? You can be at your one side and do it, and then know how it feels like before you judge, or before you decide on how to take them or something. All right. Now, the last one, womanizing. Womanizing is a broad topic. I'll be maybe making a whole thing on it. But if you've not actually dated or something, or as a guy, I think it isn't good for you. It isn't good. All right. If a lady hasn't engaged a lot of guys before, fine. That's what that one we understand. Maybe she has engaged about 2 or 3 guys. That's girls. But for guy, you should know. That's why I'm saying all this, because as a guy, if you don't know alcohol, if you don't know those things, you are too naive. There's nothing solid around you. All right. No. So now, with womanizing, um, some people, there are some kind of people that they've had a lot of intimacy with plenty girls at the go, and they're always busy. Whenever they talk, if a girl matter is not in it, or a girl substance is not in it, they think that can't be like they can't finish saying what they want to say. They will be saying something, and then they will always be talking about girls. I'm not talking about such. That's not what I'm about to establish. What I'm about to say is that when it comes to girls, your targets, you should have a target, because if you don't have a target, you'll be falling in love and you'll be seeing five fine girls every day, and you'll be wasting your time almost every day. Because girls, they are like cars, okay? They are like clothing, okay? You'll be seeing nice types. If you say that it is clothes that you like, you'll be seeing nice clothes every day. The same thing happens with girls. If you say it is girls that you want to be looking at, you'll be seeing nice ones. And I'm not saying you only like nicer ones every day, every single day. If you say you will actually be watching them every single day, you'll be seeing a new, unless you are in a place that you are confined, you don't go out. But once you are in this under this sun and you are going around, you'll be seeing a very fine girl even some lady, some women are older crowd than you. The day you see them, you will see that this one is she's more beautiful than even the young ones. Some of them. Then even the younger, the very young ones, you see that this one, when if she grows up there, because as she is small and she's looking at it, then she grows up there, she'll be fine. And then some of them too are your colleagues, you see that, oh no, this one is, you see. So if you say you follow them, you will see them too much, like you waste time. So the hack here is that have the aim of choosing one. Now with choosing one to don't say that you are choosing that one and then it's permanent. You've chosen her, so that's the final. No, that's a trap. Don't choose her as final. Choose them, have them as friends, many. Okay, for today or for this video, I'll be using like let's say five. Or you can take 10, you can take 15, 25, whatever your capacity can handle. I'm not saying that you are going to spend on them on it. No, now, as friends, okay, even if someone of them asks something immediately, you can just wipe it off, just say that child, I'm coming, I don't mind them or something. In fact, that's a way of eliminating, removing some of them. The ones that ask for things quickly, quickly, quickly. No, remove them. And I'm not saying don't give us, okay, you can give, but at the beginning, don't give much. Something small. You can even buy toffee. Some girls don't even want, they are not even thinking about you giving them anything. They're just thinking about you being there and just, showing your man nature and then just being a guy around them. That's all they are looking for, something. All right. So don't think of investing too much in them at the beginning. Even later, don't invest too much, my friend, until you are married. Because when you're married, that's the mother of your kids. So that one there, if you dey invest, cool. That one crumble at least. So they are doing better on zone because there's something they call divorce and things. You but all right. So I think I'll be ending this video anytime from now. So let me just wrap it up. With the girls, you take a number of them, and then I've already mentioned that you don't take one as a permanent girlfriend. That yes, because wife is the only permanent thing when it comes to girls and guys. Wife and husband is the only permanent thing. But apart from that, nothing should be between you and a woman. I'm not talking about your sisters and your siblings. So that one we are talking about relationship. There shouldn't be anything between you and a girl that is permanent apart from marriage. Otherwise, you waste time. Marriage and then maybe let's say business. That one there, business is a whole different thing on its own. That one is we all know that. Uh, it could have been a man and it has happened to be a lady that you are doing business with. So for that one, until the business is over, you guys should be clicking. That's not what I'm talking about. But with relationship, beginning, take them plenty and then be removing them according to their red flags. Anyone fuck up, you leave them. Anyone fuck up, you forget them. All right. Now know how to forget them also. Have the good standards of removing them. The ones that are asking things too quickly, materialistic. If you don't show them something, like you don't give them the money or something, instead of them to go to their parents and then obey their parents for their parents to take care of them or to have some kind of work to do, they are trying to depend on you. Eliminate them. The ones that you know are trying to be too sweet and too obedient, also too sweet. They are also trying to bring some problem, but you might not know until it is too late. So if a girl, the first day, second day, she wants to come over, and now she's buying this for you, and now she's doing this, that girl too is so. The two extremes, avoid them. The two extremes, the one that don't want to mind you is only that the time that they need something that they will, and then the ones that are too being too the ones that are too providing themselves, giving you everything too much at once. That one too. So you keep eliminating them until it's left with one or something. And between the time that you are selecting the one and then there are many too, you can have fun with them anyhow you want until it's left with the one and then you can decide that. And maybe now one goes one, two. If she fucks up, you could feel eliminate them. Then find another crew, find another group, and then just be going until you get the wife. All right. So I'll leave it here. I think I've done it's long enough. Stay blessed. Thank you for now. Bye.